What's up, buddies? Mega here. Welcome back to another Minecraft video. This video is a video that I said I would do actually in one of my previous videos. It was like exploring abandoned world video, and in that video I showed a metronome. There should be a clip about that right now. Here there was a Minecraft metronome. I was pretty bad at making them. I mean, I've made better ones, like just for fun when I was bored. But anyway, so I said I would recreate these kinds of metronomes, or better metronomes than the one that I built like back then. So these aren't very good. I mean, they're better than the other one. That was my only goal. But I know, like, I'm gonna ask some of you guys to build some and send me the video links, and I just want to see how much better you guys build them than I do. Since, I mean, these are okay, but they're not, like, that's the speed, not the thing, but I mean, it's pretty good. I know, like, I was trying to make it so that the light would just flash and turn off immediately, but I wasn't able to do that. And then so basically, on this one, I'm just going to go over these three, then I tried to make a fourth one, which failed. So this was the first one I made on this world so far. And it would just work like a regular metronome would. And for the speed, you would basically toggle repeaters for the clock. So if you wanted to make it slowest, that would be its slowest one, and then the fastest would be this. And so, yeah, it was pretty cool. And I remade it to a smaller size. Let me just time set day. I made a smaller, more compact size metronome. I mean, a little bit longer, but it worked about the same thing, just a little bit faster. So if we would go down here, since I kind of accidentally made the clock one level up, so I kind of have two rows of pistons to hide the other piston. Basically, you would slow it down. So this one was faster, but couldn't go as slow. So it was smaller, pretty cool. And this was my second one. So this one was just one basic giant metronome with a toggleable speed and on-off switch. Now this one was a smaller size, more compact metronome that is smaller tempo than the first one, where the controls are in one block. So basically, instead of out like this one, they're in one block. That's what I meant. It was very interesting. And this one was the third one I made, and I tried, of course, making the fourth one, which kind of failed. And I'm probably going to do a tutorial of a basic metronome, not any better than these three, pretty much about that, or even less. But this one, there'd be an on-off switch, and yeah, you could turn it on and off. You could turn on the speed, and if you wanted it quieter, there was a volume key, which would basically just keep one of the note blocks powered, so that it wouldn't give off a beat. And then here is just, you can unlock the speed part, and yeah, it's pretty much the same speeds as that one. And yeah, so that's that one. I'll just show you the inside. So this one, yeah, the clock is down here. So there's a one torch clock that just moves around, and then over here is pistons that will go down, or that bring down the blocks so that it can make way, so you can toggle the speed. So that's that one. And this one is slightly smaller clock, basically also one torch clock. Whoa, does it get night? I'm getting distracted. Whatever. A one torch clock with the note block right over here and the light right over there, and of course the pistons, 2 rows of pistons instead of 1, so that it would cover the first pistons. And finally, this one is pretty much a redstone torch clock, just like the others, but in addition there's also, of course, the 2 note blocks and the light, the redstone lamp, and of course when it's on, let me just make it a little faster. If I uncover this, you see if I turn this on, it will only play that one because this one was permanently being on. So that's basically how that works. Now I'm going to show you, I'm going to show you the tutorial now. Okay, so what we're going to start out with, first, to build a metronome, a Minecraft metronome, you're going to need 1 block of your choice. So I just chose black concrete because the metronome that I use is black, and this is the blackest block ever. You're also going to need a redstone lamp for the light, unless you want a metronome that does not flash. You're going to, of course, need a note block, a lever, a redstone dust, redstone repeater, redstone torch, and sticky piston. If you're in survival and building this, and you want to build this in survival, just get as many blocks of these. There are so many ways you can build these types of metronomes. I'm only going to show how to build a very basic one that is basically basic. I'm a man of few words, of course. But so what you're going to want to do is you're going to have pistons kind of like that. This is going to be for that hatch that opens up to change the speed up, and you're going to put 2 repeaters like that. So of course, this is how to make an original one. Every time it's going to be a different one, but now you're going to want to, not that, you're going to want to place a block of concrete or whatever, and there you go, you got your basic clock. So it's a one redstone torch clock. Other clocks can be with repeaters and all that, but I prefer the redstone torch clocks because they're easy to use. You can turn them on and off without it breaking. So of course I am filling the floor. You don't have to do this. This is optional, but I just think when you open the hatch, you don't really want a sandstone floor, and yeah. So you're just gonna make the walls around here, and you're of course gonna want an off switch. So I'm just gonna put the off switch right here. I might actually move it over here, and just to keep note, guys, I will probably be editing this design that I'm making because there we go. It is kind of, I may be doing something wrong. I'm not doing this like block for block. This is my own new version. So basically you want to make it so that you can turn off the clock. So have some kind of clock like this. And if you want to make this type of design, then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 blocks like that in length, and 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks in width. I may be making it wider over the time, but for now it's 4 blocks in width, 8 blocks I think in length. So it should be looking kind of like this. So there's a lever over here and redstone going into a repeater that's going in here. You don't actually need the repeater, but It's always good to have it. And so you got that part. So now what you want to do is you want to place a block on the redstone torch, so when it is powered, it will power the block. And you're going to place a note block there, so make sure it is playing a sound. And we're almost about done here. Then you're just going to want to place that. So now it will always light up whenever the beat is going. And then the last step really is to cover it all up. But we're not done yet. I lied. The last step is to make the hatch to open over here. So we're going to leave the roof for last. So I'm just going to raise these walls a little bit higher. And at the end, I'll show you how to make, if you want to make it with a volume, I'll show you how to do that too. It's really simple. I may have to edit this design though. But we're gonna start with the hatch. So basically, with these two pistons, you're gonna want to find a good place to wire repeaters into them. So it's good to have repeaters because without them, then the redstone wouldn't go directly in them because it would connect. So you're gonna get that, and you're going to bring it up, so it should be like that. And then this can always be changed, but okay, well, I failed. Good job, me. So you want to make it so that it actually does power everything and not just one part. I may have done this entire thing wrong. I'm gonna decide that I want the input to be over here. So we're gonna not do what I just did, and we're going to remove that wiring over here, and we're gonna transfer it to over here. So basically, you probably know how to do this, but for the people that don't, you do that, and normally it should, yeah, it's gonna close the hatch. I haven't made this very hidden. Really, I'm not the best at making things hidden. Like when I do redstone things, I don't really try to hide the redstone. So you should give me credit for actually trying to hide it. And wow, great, now that doesn't work either because, yeah, so of course, there. So now last part is just carve it up, and you're probably gonna want it to be more boxy than like have a more square roof, since metronomes tend to be more square than round. And there you go, you can turn it off. And also make sure that your redstone torches, or where you're putting the output or the input so that it makes the sound and stuff, make sure the light turns off when you turn it off, because otherwise it's going to look a little weird to have just one light on when the metronome should be off. And also to change the speed, you'd open that, do that, and it's slower now. Okay, now to show how to make the volume changeable. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to go in here and find a good place to put a second note block so that you can play another one. So I am going to decide to put it right, I'm thinking right now. I might put it over here. Wait, no. No, that's not, then that's gonna not work. I guess we can put it, no, we can't put it there because you want to make sure that it at least has a block under it, preferably this concrete, so that it makes that thump sound. These might not be the right. Okay. So you're gonna have that. We're gonna have to rewire this, of course. We're gonna have to find a way to put this in here. Okay, so I found a place to put it. You can just put it right there. Make sure there. That's a weird glitch. But make sure that it has the correct one, of course. And that way, when you... Let me just make the speed a little faster. There we go, and we play that. So it's quieter when you want to. That's how you basically make the volume changer. So if I close this, and you can listen carefully, I'm gonna be quiet for a second. This is without the less volume, and this is with it. Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Anyway, that's really it for the video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you did, please do leave a like. Also, if you want to see more videos like this, also leave a like. Subscribe if you're new and you like my content. Leave a comment. I'll reply to you guys, and I will see you guys later. Bye.